Code Afric. Unlock the future.
Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're able to follow to this far, a big congratulations to you. We are through with the hardest part. So if you can see, all the block sessions, the menus, everything has been inserted successfully. Okay, from the beginning of our home section to our footer, everything is being inserted successfully. So now we are adding some finishing touches to make our project look more awesome, okay, and attractive. All right. So on this episode, what we are going to work on is how the navigations work, okay? For instance, we are in the home page, right? So when we click on our service, we're supposed to be redirected to our service. This is the original work, okay? So when we navigate ourselves also to the work, it directs us to the work. When we navigate ourselves to the team, likewise, the about, the blog, the career, and also the location, okay? But unlike our work, when we navigate to our service, it doesn't work, and our work, it doesn't work because we've not taken our time to work on that. All right, so in this episode, let's look at how we can work on that. All right, now back to our VS Code inside our HTML, and here we can see the menu. All the menu are here, okay, from the home, our service, team, work, about us, blog, and career, and also our location. All right, so what we do from here is that we can see from the home section, okay, the home section, it covers where the slider, okay, the slider. So what we have to do is that we use the ID to link it, okay. And to do that, remember, whenever you are working with an ID, we need what? We need a hashtag. So inside here, okay, inside our href, I will do hashtag, then I'll call the slider something like this, okay. So by doing this, I've linked my home page. All right, now the next thing is our services, okay. All right, so with our services, let's scroll down, and we can see the service mockup is here, and we have the ID here, okay. So we are going to do likewise the ID, then reference services here, okay. So let's go and do that. Now back to our menu here, I'll do the hashtag, then I'll call services, something like this. Now before anything, let's save it and see if we have a result at all. Sorry, it's not here, okay. Here, services, our services. All right, remember, it is this ID that I am just referencing, okay, this ID. All right, now let's check it. Okay, now we are in a home page. When I click on the service, we can see that we have been jumped to the service, and we can go back to our home page, and we can see that we have jumped to the home page. But when we click on the works, you don't get anything, okay. We are still in the home page. We are not getting anything because we have not worked on that section. So what we do is that you have to go and work on that section and the remaining ones, okay, so that when you click on it, you'll be redirected to that particular page. All right, so now we have to work for the works, okay, the works here. And when you scroll down, yeah, the works is here, and we can see the ID too is here, okay. The ID is what works, so we are going to reference that ID in our menu, okay. So here, then we do the hashtag, then we do works. All right, something like this. And the next thing to work with is what? The team, okay. All right, so now let's scroll down and search for the team. Okay, so down, yeah, the team is here, okay. But here we have not created the ID for the team, so let's do that. So the ID, then I say team, not teams, okay, team. All right, so let's go ahead and reference that one also inside our menu. Yes, here, then we do the hashtag, then team also. Now the next thing to work on also is the what? About us, okay, the about us section. Now with about us, let's go down to our testimonial section, okay. I think it's testimonial, okay, it's here. The testimonial mockup is here, so we will need this one, okay, the testimonial, this one, okay, to reference the about us. So let's go ahead and do that. So back to our menu here, and we say what? Testimonial. All right, so the testimonial, we omitted the hashtag, so bring it there. So testimonial. Now let's work with the blog section, and with the blog section, let's scroll down. Yes, and I think the blog section is here, and the ID is what? Latest. Now we are going to reference the latest, okay, this one. So you can copy, or you can go and type them in. Back to our menu, then we do hashtag, then latest, okay, something like that. The next one is what? The career, okay. So the career, let's scroll down to search for the career also. All right, now we come here, let's select this one here, the form section. So let's use the contact area and let's head back to the menu. So hashtag, then contact area, and the last one will be the location. All right, so now before we head towards the location, let's save it and check. Now we are in the home page. When you navigate to our service, work, team, about us, blog, and career. Awesome, awesome. Now I left with the location. Okay, let's go back to the home page. All right, so now with the location, let's locate the map. Okay, and it ends here. Okay, so now let's give it an ID. Let's give the map an ID of map. Okay, map. All right, now let's go and reference that ID. Here inside the location, let's reference the ID map. Sorry, hashtag map. Okay, something like this. All right, so now before anything, let's save our work and check it one more time. Okay. Okay, so now let's check it. So we are in the home page, our services, work, team, about us, blog, career, and location. Okay. All right. Now everything is working perfectly. All right. So far, we've been able to work towards the linking of the menu. So now, when you take your time to check, when you click on it, it just moves through to the page with no animation. It just moves straight. It's not awesome. When you check from the original, when you click on it, it takes its time to scroll nicely. Okay, we can see something like this. All right, you can see this one rather is looking awesome. All right, so we are going to do that. We are going to work on that in order for us to be able to work perfectly and effectively. All right, so to do that, you come here, you open a new tab of your browser, and you search for jQuery, and search for jQuery smooth scroll. Okay, jQuery smooth scroll. Hit enter. Now here, in order to get what you want, you can add npm to it. Okay, npm. You can add npm to it. That is the node package manager. That is the npm. Okay, node package manager. So when you click on it, all right, the very first one with npm, you can click on that one. Okay, you can open that one. Now when you scroll down in this link here, the link that you are seeing here, okay, you can right click on it and open it. It's in a new tab, or you can click on it and open it. Now this is what you want. Okay, this is the jQuery file that you want. So what we are going to do here is that you click on Command A or Control A on Windows, and you click on Command C or Control C on Windows to copy. Okay, make sure you copy. Okay, or you can right click and copy, whichever way. All right. Now, after you copy, the next thing to do is that you are going to save it inside our JS folder. Okay. Now, after you copy, the next thing to do is that you come to your Sublime test and make sure you locate your JS folder. This is our JS folder. Okay. So now inside your JS folder, you create a new file. You click here. Okay. This is a folder. This is a file. We are not creating a folder. We are creating a file. Okay. So you click on that one. Then you name your folder. You name the file. Okay. So here we call it smooth scroll.js. Okay, you can name it anyhow, but make sure you get the JS right. Okay, smooth scroll.js. All right, then you hit enter. Now inside here, this is where we are going to paste in the jQuery file that we copied here. Okay, all right, so now go ahead and paste in. All right, so after you paste them in like this, the next thing to do is to link it. Okay, so we come to our HTML at the very down, go down, scroll down. So at the very down like this, we are going to link it here. So we'll start with a script tag. And inside here, we will need our SRC, then call for our JS folder, then the name of the file. Then we can give it a type of test/JavaScript. All right, something like this. Now it has been linked successfully. Now let's head towards the documentation and let me show you. And here we can see it is showing us how to use it. Okay. Now to make it work, okay, you need this one, and with the A and the smooth scroll, something like this. Okay. So you copy this one. But why A? Okay. It's because everything must be a clickable, so we need the anchor. Okay, the anchor tag. Okay. That's why we are using the A inside. So we head towards our JS, the main.js, and right here we can paste it here. Okay, like this. All right, so before anything, let's save it and check. And there we go. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. There we go. There we go. Wow. All right, friends, we did it. By then, I would like to add some. I would like to add some properties to this place. Okay, this place. So I'll reference the navbar. Then I'll do the ULLI a. Then I'll give it focus. All right, something like this. All right, awesome, awesome, guys. We did it. Okay, we did it. It's looking awesome. We're able to create this session. Now, before we go, let's commit and push it. I'll say smooth scroll and menu linked with a specific. All right, now let's commit, and after, let's open our terminal and let's push it. Okay, we'll get push minus u origin, then you say main, hit enter, and guys, we did it. All right, so this will be the end of this section. Let's come back on the next section and add more functionalities to it. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. On our previous lesson, we were able to link all the menu to the sections so that when you click on it, it will direct you to the pages. Okay. All right. But then we are having an issue. Let me show you. Let me show you the issue that we are having. We reference the link to all the anchor links. So even this one too is an anchor link. So when I click on this one, for instance, we can see that it has redirected me to the home page. Okay. Meanwhile, it's supposed to only open, okay, like this, but it will redirect me to the home page. And the reason being is that on our main.js like this, we reference the anchor link to all, okay. When we were referencing our smooth scroll, we use the A, okay. So it will affect all the files that comes with an anchor link, okay. But we have to specify it. We don't want it that way, okay. We want to specify it so that it will work in the specifics, okay, the place that we want it to work, especially in the menu. All right, so what we are going to do is that we are going to give our menu a specific classes, okay. We are going to give our menu a specific classes. All right, so what we do is that we come here. So I'll come here and create a class, and I'll name it smooth scroll, okay, something like this. All right, now I'll highlight and copy this one, and I will paste it in the rest. I'll paste it here, paste it here. All right, so something like this. But as of now, when you save it and check, we will still not have much, okay? So when I click on this one, for instance, we can see that we have been redirected to the home page again, okay? So it means that we are not true. Now we have to come back to our main.js here. We have to come back to the main.js here. Inside this main.js, we have to reference the class, okay? So I have to reference that class here, right here. So I'll do dot smooth scroll, okay. All right, so by doing this, I've referenced it to only the menu, okay. I've referenced it to only the menu, not all the anchor links, okay. All right, now before anything, let's save it and check, okay. Let's check it. Okay, now let's check it from here. When I click on it, you can see that now it does not direct us to the home page, okay. We are specified the anchor link to only the menu, okay. All right, so that will be that for this section. But before we go, let's commit our project. All right, now let's commit our project and push it, okay. So let's give it a commit message. We say smooth scroll for only the menu section rendered successfully. All right, commit, and let's push it. Git push minus u origin main. Hit enter. All right, guys, now we are through with this episode. Let's come back on the next one and learn more.
Code Afric. Unlock the future.
Welcome back, friends. Now that we linked our navigations and it's working successfully, let's add more functionalities to it. For instance, when it comes to the original project, when you click on it, you can see that it takes time to ease in, okay? But unlike our own, when you click on it, it just moves straight to the point without taking any time. So let's see how we can add that effect to it and making it working awesome, okay? All right, so we will apply some advanced ease in features. So you open a new tab and search for jQuery ease in, okay, ease in, and add npm to it, okay, node package manager, add npm to it. All right, so at the very first one, let's click on it and it will take us here. Now let's take a look at some of the documentations. So let's click here, okay. Let me open it in a new tab. All right, so as of now that I'm recording this tutorial, the latest version is 1.4 plus, okay. I wouldn't know about your side. So now let's take an example here, okay. So let's see how it works, okay. So when you check here, we have what is out circle, okay, and we have is out bounds. Now with this, when you click on it, let's see how it demonstrates, okay. So if you don't like it like this, we can change it, okay, like something like this. When you change it like this, it also demonstrate it to you, okay. You see how it works. There are several of them, and each is how it demonstrates, okay. So now I think we have to go for the ease in. So we can choose any of these, okay, but let's go for the ease out expo, okay, something like this. All right, now let's go ahead and download it. And to download it, we have to scroll up. It's here, okay. So we have jQuery ease in 1.3 js.js, okay. So this is what you are going to download, and to download it, just click on it. Okay, so upon clicking on it, you can see that we have the files here. Okay, there are two things involved. We can highlight it like this and copy and save it like how we did it previously, or you can also adapt the second method by right clicking on it and come to save as. Okay, I think this one might be simple. So click on save as, and you have to locate your project folder. Okay, when it pop up like this for you, locate your project folder. No, no, not this one. In my JS folder, I have many files, not this one. So let me carefully check. Okay, I'll click on desktop. Okay, so inside desktop like this. Okay, I still have another folder called desktop, not this one. Okay, desktop like this. Then I come to responsive websites. Okay, it's here. Then I click on JS. This one. Okay, this one. So now I can go ahead and save it. Okay, the file name is jQuery easing.1.3.js. Okay, so I'll save it inside. Now to be sure that your file is really safe, you can come to your desktop or where your file is located, then you click on the JS, open inside the JS and see if you can see it. Mine is here, okay. jQuery easy 0.1.3.js, okay. So I'm at the server side. All right, make sure you do save. Now the next thing to do is that we have to link the file, okay, inside our HTML, okay, the JS section. Now, so we come here, then I'll call for the script tag, then I'll give it a source, then I'll call my JS, then the name of the file, jQuery.easing.1.3.js, okay. And here I can give it a type of text and I'll say JavaScript, then I'll end it here, okay, something like this. Now let's enter into our main.js and implement the attributes, okay. So I have already defined it, so in order not to waste much time, I'd like to paste it and explain, okay. So I'll paste them in like this. All right, now you can see this is the class that we created, okay, the smooth scroll, okay. Now we have added a click function, and the click function has a default value, okay. So it has a default value, and this default value also has this attribute, okay. It has this attribute, and this attribute also is containing what, an href. And if you can recall, on the anchor link also is linked with the href, okay. All the anchor links comes with the href, okay. So I'm targeting the href with this attribute like this, okay, this dot attribute, and we have a dollar sign with an html with a body. So I'm targeting all the html with the body with this animate with the navigation bar, okay. Now we have scroll top, and I've given it an offset, and with the top I've given it -2, okay. and I've given it 1,250 milliseconds. Okay, that is how to do it about 1.2 seconds. Okay, let's estimate it like that. All right, and I've given it an easy expo. Okay, the one that I showed you before we downloaded it. Okay, so with the easing out expo. Okay, so when we come to this place, like we demonstrate it. Okay, so you see here, easing out expo. So it works like this. Okay, so it's bounce, then it bounce like that. Okay. All right. So before anything, let's check it. Okay. Let's check it. Now back to our project. Now when I click on it, you can see that there is a delay. Okay. It takes its time to ease in. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. That would be all for this section. Let's commit. Let's give it a commit message and commit. Advanced easing effect rendered successfully. Then we'll commit and let's push it. All right, get push minus u origin main, and we have pushed it successfully. All right, guys, congratulations. We've been able to work with this section also. Let's meet on the next one and learn more.